Live 2 to 5 a.m. with Host Pick and 3 a.m. a live holiday 10 faves. Stay tuned for more.
Hi, I'm Sarah Anderson. Every night at this time, we're bringing you the very best products and deals all in one place, HSN. Tonight, we join Chef Wolfgang Puck on a journey towards the perfect holiday kitchen. With the help of his innovative, professional kitchen essentials, you'll be on your way to an impressive and easy feast this holiday season.
Coolest looking pot. This is stainless steel and it's a 3-quart. This is the cook and stir. It comes with a colander style lid so you can pour off your hot liquids. Check out that cool little handle. Now this is something, and it's got a tri-ply base. Whether you're boiling your eggs, I'm making deviled eggs today actually. I'm having a little gathering this afternoon.
Exactly.
Making your pasta, making your oatmeal.
Or simple tea. If you don't have a nice tea can at home, you use a pot of water like this here, bring it to a boil, and even if you make iced tea, throw your tea bags in here and let it steep.
I love it.
How easy is that? So then you can have hot tea or you can have iced tea or whatever. In the morning, what is our favorite thing for breakfast? Oatmeal. Oatmeal is good in the winter and the summer, but it's also good for you. So when we cook, we want to have something good for the whole family. You bring that to a boil, and that's it. Look.
I like the shape of this. I like the handle.
It doesn't need a lot of space on your stove, so it's so easy to handle. And look at that. Here we are boiling eggs. And one of the great features of that is the cover. So you can see it has the pour spouts here, the little holes in here. Can you see them?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so now if you want to have that, you don't have to walk around with your hot pan and water. You can just pour it out like this.
That colander lid is so brilliant.
See that? So this can be vegetables in here, this can be pasta in here, whatever you have, and you don't have a big problem. So now the water is poured off. If these are hard-boiled eggs, put cold water on it and you can peel them in no time.
And you know, it's a 3-cupper, so it's a great measuring cup too, you know, when it comes to something like that. Also for like reducing your sauces and gravies.
Warming up just a simple soup, for example. Often at home you have a little warm-up, you use that. But what I use it mostly for is not even cooking, is bakeware.
Do you?
You can bake in it. Like I make my Kugelhopf in here, which comes out beautiful.
What's in that? What's in the Kugelhopf?
Kugelhopf is the shape of a cake. So normally it has a thing in the middle, but I use that, and you can make it a fruit cake, for example, or anything similar to that. Let me put that away. It's very hot.
And because this is Wolfgang's cookware, you know, his cookware, and we have a 17-piece set coming up. #1 in performance, #1 in durability, #1 in cleanup by the magazine that compares everything to everybody. So that's something to keep in mind.
Now look at that. So here is bakeware. Can you see we have a beautiful cake with dried fruit in here, perfect for chocolate, perfect for an afternoon with a hot chocolate or anything like that.
Oh,
look
my
at
goodness.
that. And look the inside.
Oh, it smells good.
Nothing sticks. You can use that as a try me piece. If you never had my cookware, try one like that, and you're gonna call me back and say, Wolfgang, I'm gonna buy the whole set. This is so amazing.
Well,
look at that.
And you can buy a complete
Very hot, don't touch it, please.
And for this visit, everything from Wolfgang Puck is up to 30% off. So take advantage. There's everything during the live shows. There's everything else on hsn.com. There's a payment of only $11.65 in the case of this 3-quart. I know yesterday we had the 1.5 quart and it sold out. But the bigger is always better, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because you can make a little in a big spot, right?
Exactly. So you can make for 2 or for 4 easier. So if it's a little bigger. So here the same thing with tea. So you have the spores here again, and you can pour it over your iced tea.
And our customers are the ones that ask for this larger size, which always is so nice, right?
Yeah.
They love the smaller one and said, please, Wolfgang, make a larger one.
Yeah, so this one is large enough so that way you can cook for 2 or for 4 or for 6 people. So it's easy to downsize, but when the pot is not big enough,
then
it's
you're
not
stuck.
big enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know we're deep in hold, so please, I know people,
now,
everybody got
look
that.
at that. Just for
mats.
that alone, now you're gonna know what a Kugelhopf is. Now, this could be an Italian bread. They call it panettone.
Oh,
you know, for the holidays, they make this
yeah.
bread exactly the same shape. Look at that.
Oh, so dried berries?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, and you know, homemade is always better.
And this is so easy, and you know what you can do?
Yeah?
You actually can buy things in a box, you know, where you just have to add in a little milk or a little water or some eggs and then bake it.
Okay.
Add your own dried fruits, nuts, whatever you like to it.
And then it's fresh, because I always look at those in the stores during holidays, and I'm like, who knows how long those have been sitting on a box on the shelf? They seem like they're months old anyway. It's always nice to make things at home fresh. And with this, it's a 3-quart. This is not a piece that's in the set coming up. This is not a piece that's ever in a cookware set.
Yeah.
It's a standalone, and it's a holiday price, $15 off today. Is that in 563-274?
Here we have the oatmeal.
Left.
I know. I have that in the winter when I go skiing or at home with my children for breakfast all the time.
What else is in that oatmeal?
Quinoa. Yeah.
What a nice idea. I never
Yep.
tried that.
And then if you want to, like what I do, I foam the milk with our foamer, or I put just a little cream on top.
There we go.
And then a few fruits.
Now it's really good.
And then you really have a happy breakfast. Look at that. And the cream gonna melt slowly over it,
yes.
and you are done.
That's a great way to start the day, isn't it? Of energy all
Breakfast
day long.
is important, and I know my kids really love it. And if you make tea, for example, if you don't have tea bags, what I do, I use a lot of ginger, and I put in orange, lemon, cinnamon rind, or often I use a little thyme and lemon together, so you have all these different flavors.
Nice.
Here we have the cinnamon seed. You
Nice.
throw that all in here and let it steep. You have a delicious infusion, they call
Okay,
it.
guys, we've got at best 1,500 of these to go around at this special holiday savings. Here's the 3-quart, and look, it's the cook and stir. It's just the coolest, like it's a different style handle, great design on the inside. You've got the measuring markers, you've got the colander style lid. This is, again, 350 degrees in the oven, safe. It is truly the best quality, and tri-ply on the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Small burner on our glass top stoves. That's why we leave it out, because we use it for the tea, but it fits that little space, and with no stick handle, it doesn't take up too much space on the stove.
Yeah,
That's a
and
great
the same
point.
thing in the oven. You know, you can, if you have my oven, you know, my low pressure oven, that fits perfectly in there to bake. Why? Because the big ones have a long handle and it sticks out.
Exactly.
I know I cannot put a saute pan in my oven. Why? Because it has a long handle. This one is easy.
What a great design. Do you see that? That makes such perfect sense. It will fit in those low pressure ovens. I know those sold like crazy yesterday getting ready for the holidays. This is 563-274. And again, with all of you on the phones, we are down to the wire here, a 2-minute clock and a $15 holiday special for you to take advantage.
This is crazy. I mean, the price on it is amazing, but you're gonna need this little pot all the time, or give it to somebody as a gift. Like you put maybe a box of rice in there, maybe some condiments in here, maybe some oatmeal in some, you know, organic oatmeal or things like that in here, and give it to somebody as a present. They will use that every day. You send somebody a bouquet of flowers, how much is that? $34, you get a very small bouquet of flowers. What will happen is, in 1 week at the most, they throw it away and it's gone forever. This you have for the rest of your life.
And they'll use it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. It's one of those, it's maybe considered a specialty piece, but a 3-quart stock pot, this is something that really, truly becomes that go-to piece.
1810 stainless steel, tri-ply, riveted handle, all the good stuff which all of our cookware have.
And I love this whole handle design. Like you said, it fits into those low pressure ovens, whereas a stick handle doesn't. This is also something that would look great on a buffet. It doesn't have that whole handle.
Totally. You can put it on the table as a soup therein. You can do so many things. Even as a chiller for your bottle of wine, it will look great.
Sure, you're right, absolutely.
I know this seems like, okay, they're bowls.
I know.
They are the best bowls ever. They come from Wolfgang Puck. And what a deal we're doing today. A huge customer pick. Just so many 5-star reviews, it's ridiculous. $49.95.
Great.
And as I said, you know, it's hard to get excited about bowls, but you know something? If you're a person that likes to cook, you do get excited when they're really good Wolfgang Puck bowls, right?
I think when they're professional quality, and I think even Wolfgang, when he first saw them, he says, you know, they're bowls. And then when he picked them up, he said, oh, this feels great. They look great, but they're professional quality.
Yeah.
And if you have these kind of bowls in your cabinets, and there's no shame in it because these came from my cabinets, Wolfgang said, you know what, I have them too. He grew up really poor. He doesn't like to throw things away because of that. And then if you end up with those awful bowls that look like this, you know what, if your cabinets are full of this and there's no lid, so you have to do this kind of number to cover them, maybe it's time for you to treat yourself and upgrade.
I don't like plastic bowls anyway. I honestly don't like to cook. I don't think they're a great way to cook and do all that stuff.
And God, you know they're not in the restaurant. No, there's no glass or plastic in a restaurant. No.
You never see that, because things break and things melt, and they know that, and that's why you want to use beautiful stainless steel. Now, these have a variety of different characteristics that we're going to talk about, but before we do that, I want to tell you what you're going to get. You get a 1 quart, you get a 2 quart, you get a 3 quart, you get a 5 quart. Each one of these comes with the lids. They nest perfectly. I'm going to step over here really quick and just show you the colors. So, Kyle, am I right in saying that we have all the colors I see in front of me? All right, so this is how they nest, okay? And you see there's blue, and you've got the big giant 5 quart at the bottom, and there's all the lids that go with it. Here they are put together, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bowls, right? Each one comes with a lid. I love that Wolfgang put lids with these, because normally you never see these with a lid, right? You just buy them and they don't have them.
And not a tight-fitting lid, right? His are
fairly
great.
Sure you have a blowtorch out there.
Oh, sorry.
And I appreciate that. They also come in pink, they come in orange, they come in the cranberry, and they come in black. And each one of these two, which is really neat, has a silicone base, so we don't have to do the old wet towel trick on the bowl, which we all did when we were in restaurant school. But what do you love about them? Tell me what you love.
Exactly what you said, that there's the silicone on the bottom so that it doesn't skate around. Because here's the thing, in the kitchen, we're multitasking. Wet hands, buttery hands, oily hands, the phone held to your shoulder. But you know what? When silicone is on the bottom, it anchors it to the table. And then see the rim here that I'm holding? That's really important to have that nice wide rim.
They're usually not that big.
So easy to pick up. Measure marks inside, professional stainless. What is not to love about these? And I'm telling you, if we were to take a tour of Wolfgang's restaurant, you wouldn't see plastic. You certainly wouldn't see glass. This is the way to go, and you so deserve to have an upgrade. Why? Because using a well-made tool is such a pleasure, and it makes it better being in the kitchen.
And you can also put these in the oven and use it on top of the
there,
I've never seen bowls you can put in the oven before, right? You never would think about it. Can I stick my finger in every bowl that you have here? Because what is this? What's the green thing?
Okay, so this is icing because right here we're making cookie dough, the spritz cookie dough that we make at Christmas. And what I love is even a big batch. So what do you do if you've got to make a triple batch of cookies? And this is about the biggest size bowl you have, because a lot of us starting out, you look at the bowl and you look at the ingredients, and pretty soon you have a mess on your counter, and you're like, oh my word, I'm never doing that again. When really the problem was you didn't have the right size tool. You never want to fill a bowl. See how low it is in the bowl? That's why I have room to stir. You never want to fill one too full, or you don't have room to do the job.
Exactly, and you're not crowding and dealing with all that stuff. And boy, if you need a big giant batter bowl for making your holiday cookies, I love the size of this too. It's the biggest size that I've seen outside the big industrial salad bowls, which are this big, that we used to use at our buffets and stuff. But this for prep is about the biggest and the perfect size bowl, because you really can do a lot of ingredients in here. Even if you're baking cakes and you're doing a lot of items at the same time. You got to scramble eggs for 20 people.
Of course.
You could still do that inside there. But I agree with you. I always I always use the biggest bowl possible. That's just the way I am, because I'm like, why have to wash it? What do I care? Why am I crowding it? It's like with a saute pan, right?
For sure.
Biggest pan you got, use it, because food likes space. It cooks better that way. And it mixes better. All right, another thing I want to stick, I'd like to stick my whole hand in.
And you should. But what's so wonderful about these bowls is to make this lovely ganache, which is just cream and good chocolate. You need to put it over a double. You need to put it over a double boiler. So here's our pan. I would love to go. I'm so happy to work with you, Debbie. I'm so happy. But anyway, to put it over a double boiler, can you imagine taking your gorgeous glass bowl and doing this? Can you imagine putting plastic over that and watching it melt? It's a disaster. And so that's how you know it really doesn't belong in a kitchen. If you're trying to do good work, why are you trying to do it with lousy tools? You know, it just makes it miserable. No wonder people stop cooking. If you have those awful bowls like I showed you, that's why you stop cooking.
That's
That's
just
why you
sexy.
don't do it.
That's all that is right
That
there.
just tasted
That's
so
just
good.
ridiculous.
It's so good.
So these go in the oven. You can also put them to store in your refrigerator. You can put them in your freezer.
Dishwasher.
Just dishwasher. There's no temperature that can affect this bowl.
And one of our most giftable items in our whole line.
This is great gift.
They're beautiful. And you know what?
great
People
wedding gift.
always text and show you pictures of what they made, like the dips that we've got out here. Because that bowl, prep the dip on your day off. Put the cover because they
pretty
nest
it
and seal
looks.
so well. Then put it in the oven, under the broiler even, and then the hard part is done.
So like your spinach and artichoke
chocolate.
dips and things, your hot dips would be perfect in there too, right?
For sure. You know, and even for popcorn night, that's one thing we use it for salads, for anything that you would mix. Think of how many things go in and out of a mixing bowl. If you're still using plastic, mismatched, no lid.
Does Ganache go on popcorn?
Can we put a little
Of
bit?
course it does. It would taste good on that chip guy.
Your world. Yeah, go ahead and
look
put
at
it on
that.
the
Best popcorn ever right there.
Best popcorn ever,
It's
Debbie.
so yummy. All right, so listen, you know, it is all about the tools, and I know that Marianne, who's worked with Wolfgang for many, many years, she knows, you know, Wolf has a very kind of a down-to-earth appeal about him. We love Wolf that way. He's like one of us. He comes from pretty much nothing. You know, they were poor growing up.
Of course.
You know, I've known him for many, many years. Been to his restaurants out in L.A. and we did our first shows. We did at the old Spago before they closed it down. I was there. He was there. Colleen was there. Charlton Heston. We had all these big movie stars. It was amazing.
Cool.
And this was, you know, many, many years ago. But he's always had that wonderful appeal of, listen, I can do this, but you can do this. But if you're going to do it, you need to have the right tools. That's his biggest thing. To be like, nobody can do. And he'll use different words, but he'll say nobody can
Use
do.
swear words.
Yeah, with, let's just say with crummy tools.
Yeah.
This is so good. Would you like one?
I'm telling you, yeah, man.
This
let's
is
go.
really,
And
this
what
is
I love
really
about-
good.
Ganache corn.
What I love about
It's really
Wolfgang
good.
too is that he bridges the gap from the restaurant to home. He listens to us, and I think that that's why this wonderful relationship that he has with all of you at home has gotten to be so great, because you ask for more, he listens, and that's how he comes up with wonderful tools that just make it better to be in the kitchen. We want to cook at home, but sometimes if it's too hard, if your tools are really, really lousy, it's torture. I'm telling you, when you have a set like this that behaves this way compared to this nasty mess, I wouldn't want to cook you anything with this. If Wolfgang walked into the kitchen and you said, here, let's make some cookies, Wolf, he'd say, oof, let's go to a bakery. Because this is awful.
mess. That's a hot
It is a hot mess, but he knows it because he had it in his house. Because like I said, he didn't grow up with much money, and it's hard to throw things away that you paid money for.
Right. And a lot of times you're just collecting over the years, and you have a hodgepodge, and you're holding on to it when you need to just get rid of it
Get new.
and invest. This
Yeah.
is an investment in your kitchen.
And what's nice too is you can sanitize these bowls, and you can't do that
Yes.
with plastic because plastic is
Well
porous.
said,
so,
Guy.
So you can get these squeaky clean. You stack them, you put them away. And listen, you know, you look better when you have professional tools in your cooking, especially at holidays. People are like, look at the great bowls she has.
I
Man, she
know.
must know what's going on, and you do.
You know,
Marianne Getz, you are as always the sweetest thing
You
ever.
guys are lovely. Thank you.
It's the holidays at HSN.
And this year, we're celebrating
40 years
of Mary.
We've gathered all the things you need to make it the best holiday yet, with something for everyone on your list. More gifts?
Yes, please.
Gifts for him. Gifts for her. A few for you. Gifts for kids. Gifts under 50.
and exclusive finds you won't see anywhere else.
Spend the holidays with friends.
More
is always merrier.
More gifts, more brands, more friends, more merry.
Hi, I'm Sarah Anderson, and you're enjoying a night full of great deals and new products, all in one place, right here at HSN. Tonight, eat, drink, and be merry with kitchen and food gifts from Wolfgang Puck everyone on your list will love. Now, if you just can't decide what to get them this year, how about an HSN gift card? You'll never go wrong with the gift of choice. Shop gift cards anytime. Just search gift cards on hsn.com.
There's lots of great details. We have a phenomenal price tonight. We're going to get busy with Chef and Miriam and everybody.
All right, I am ready to eat. I'm so hungry. I was waiting for that for the longest time. I'm going to reveal you something you can't believe. You know, this is actually my son Oliver's favorite appliances. He actually told us, Papa, why you make a pie maker which has only 2 wells in it? You know, we used to have that. He says, we are 4 in our family, Galila, Alexander, Oliver, and me. So he said, we need 4. So what did we do? I listened to my son, and we made it. So you can see you can do so many different things in here. From making cupcakes, chicken pot pie, beef pies, eggs in the morning. I mean, you name it, pecan pie. And you know what is great? You don't make a lot of it, so you don't gonna overeat about it. You don't gonna have leftovers of the pie. But I really loved it, and it's so easy to use. Now, look at that here. See, so I put these little aluminum stripes in here to take them out really easy when they are hot. So if you want to make it cold, it doesn't need that. So now, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And let me cut it.
Right.
And can you see the crust?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I know, look
Look
at that. A chicken pot pie.
It's a chicken pot pie.
You know what? We make that at the Academy Awards. When we do the Oscar party, the people ask for it. Barbara Streisand said, Wolfgang, I don't care what you cook, just make me the chicken pot pie.
You're like, okay, Barbara.
It is really, and what Barbara wants, she gets.
Barbara gets.
Yeah, totally. We don't want to get into a fight with her. All right, here we have another one. Now look how easy it is to take it out. This was a beef leftover. So what did I do? I used a little barbecue sauce, put some vegetables in it, and then put it in the pie mold. And the same thing.
And what kind of crust do you recommend?
Look at it. So you can make a pie crust, or you can make a crust at home, or buy puff pastry or pie crust in your store. Nobody will know you cook it in here because it really cooks it perfectly. You can see here the side, look at it. That's what I like, is even cooking also, because it's totally even heating. Now look at that. You bring that to the table, nobody gonna think that's left over.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I have to go faster, I think, so if not, we won't get through the whole thing here. Look at that. So I'm gonna show you, here is my cherry pie. Ooh, hot. Now, who doesn't like a hot cherry pie? Look at that. See that?
Oh.
Now, like I like it a la mode, so what we do, serve it with a little ice cream.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe if you want to put a little powdered sugar on top. And look at that. I could serve that at Spargo and people would pay $18 for it.
You should.
That's what the price is, yeah.
Well, you know what's really neat is in one container, one fell swoop, you've made dinner,
I know.
Dessert,
whatever you want.
or a cake.
Yep, perfectly. Here we have a beautiful chocolate cake. Look at that.
That's awesome.
So you can serve that. Maybe if you want to share it for 2. Look how beautiful, hot, nice and fluffy. So if you want a little whipped cream next to it.
It looks
a little chocolate. Okay, look at that.
All right, Chef, we want to say hi to George in California. Somebody already wants to wish you a happy anniversary.
All right. Hi, George in California.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing good, Wolfgang.
Look in here what I have in here. Get it close up here. My face is not that interesting. This is interesting in here. What is it? Breakfast, George. Look at that. We have here scrambled eggs, right, fluffy and delicious. Look at that. Now, let me...
delicious.
Yeah. What do you say, George?
Well, I want to wish you a happy anniversary.
Yeah.
And I have one of your pie makers, but I have a lot of your items.
Uh-huh.
And I cook a lot.
Yeah.
And in the pie maker, I make your chicken pot pie that's in the Pie Maker Cookbook.
Uh-huh.
And I share it with a lot of my friends here in the building I live in.
Oh, good. What building you live in?
I live at Casa del Rio. It's a building for disability people.
Uh-huh.
That's what I am.
I bet you're the favorite guy in the whole building, George.
Oh, everyone loves my food.
I bet. Yeah.
I want to be creative, just like Wolfgang. I have 15 of his cookbooks.
Oh my goodness gracious! Wow.
Well, I think you're ready. You have the old pie maker we have now. Now you can make 4 in 1. Is that amazing or what? Look at that.
That's okay.
And I'm gonna show you how to
Well,
do
George,
it
thank you for
after,
joining
okay?
us. Take care.
Thank you, George.
By the way, speaking of, he was talking about having the Pie Maker book. We've got it. There's 150 left. It's all going to sell out in this show, so this is great. It takes that to the next level. We have two colors, black and red. Which is the most limited of the two right now?
Okay.
Black. Okay, black is the most limited.
Oh, okay, black is the most limited. Now look at that here. A chocolate pie. This are, you know, like what you do at Thanksgiving? You make this open pies, open face pies, and here I have a chocolate mixture, just like I had in the other one. Or if you are, for example, in Florida somewhere, and you like key lime pie or just a simple lemon tart.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at it. You wait.
Pumpkin? Is that
You don't have to wait for Thanksgiving.
That's a little individual pumpkin pie?
Yeah, now look at that, a little pumpkin pie. And here, one of my favorites
That's Greg's favorite too.
Is that a pecan?
The pecan pie. Oh, give me a little
So
fork
now
here.
you make one for everybody. Like, I want, someone says, I want pumpkin.
I know,
okay,
no.
yeah, I want pecan. Okay,
I know.
you'll have pecan.
Look at
And
that.
it's cool if you struggle with your weight like me, because then it's portion control.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's
Look at
right.
that. So-
You're not eating the entire
Now look at that.
pumpkin
Put a little powdered sugar on here, and then you're done.
Oh,
you
man.
put that on the table, maybe a little ice cream, a little whipped cream on the side, and it's so easy and so fast.
And how do we do it? Like, you just put it
I'm
in
gonna
there,
come
shred
up
it?
in one. I'm gonna show them one more thing because I want people to know this is not just for pie, chicken pot pie, chocolate cakes, cupcakes, whatever you really could imagine you can cook in here. Egg dishes, quiches. So look at here.
Look for a birthday party. Isn't this cute?
How fun.
So Marianne's favorite, the little cupcakes. Now look at that. So easy to take them out.
All those are perfect.
Yeah.
And you can do it from scratch, or I could use a box recipe.
You can use box mixtures. You can use anything you have at home. You can make it to order.
Chef, can we do brownies in
You
here?
can do brownies in here. Look at that.
Oh, could I do little mini lasagnas?
Your mini lasagnas, pasta, reheat pasta in here. You know how we love the pasta when it gets crispy around the edges?
Oh, yeah,
you do
it's
it
the
in
best.
here perfectly.
cut 'em.
Okay, you cut them, Marianne?
Okay.
All right. Now Marianne is cutting them. Now I'm gonna show you how easy it is to do them. Give me my sheet of puff pastry.
Okay.
Okay, I cut your cupcakes here. Now look at it.
Thank you.
Marianne gets very, very
how cute.
inventive here. So she made the batter and added a little color to it, green and red and yellow, so whatever you like. Or you just make it a
Like half and half.
half
right?
and half. Like
that's
we loved it, and I know my son made that in Austria. The Kugelhop, the Marmor Kugelhop is half brown and half vanilla, half chocolate. So it's really delicious.
So we could do muffins inside here. We could do cornbread. You imagine doing
Anything
cornbread?
you can bake in your oven.
Anything you can bake in your oven, you can bake
Now
inside
look how
here.
easy it is. You get this cutter here, so you know exactly how big you need your dough. So no guessing, no nothing. And then
So that's the
top
bottom.
is
See how it's
that's
notched?
the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Marianne, maybe you can start already with them, line them up.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now look at that. I leave it cold, and I'm just gonna put it in here.
It's not even plugged in.
It's not even plugged
It
in.
only takes 4 minutes to preheat, so it's perfectly fine to do it
that's
like
great.
that.
Yeah.
And
All
it's
right.
not, so it goes in really easily, see?
So now, if you want to make a chicken pot pie, a little leftover chicken, rotisserie chicken, whatever, use your mushroom soup, whatever you have. You can use mine if you can find it in the store. Wolfgang pack mushroom soup, chicken, a few frozen peas, maybe add a few herbs, and then I showed you already this. We cut out the top here, and you don't have to do nothing. Just put it like this, and you put that on top. Now,
And
if you
that's
want to
done.
make it,
That's actually done, right?
yeah, if you want to make a pie, for example, here, a blueberry pie. So I bought some store-bought canned blueberries, and then to make it a little more interesting, I throw on top some fresh blueberries.
Oh, nice.
So you can do that, and my son Oliver does it. Why? Because it's cold. Look at that. I hold it just like that.
Lava?
And then my boys love the lava cake, the chocolate cake. So look at that. All different things, all done in one. Oh,
And here's our leftover, right?
all right. And I know my wife Galila loves beef. So we had some leftover steak. I mixed it with barbecue sauce, added a few vegetables, some mushrooms. And we put the top on. And that's done.
Easy. That is easy.
So easy. So now you close it, you latch it, and let's plug it in. And in 10 minutes,
it's done.
To 12 minutes maximum, you have dinner. So you don't have to wait to turn it over. You don't have to wait to do anything. Just put it in here and you're gonna have delicious food.
We've sold thousands of these. We have your choice of the black or the red.
Yeah.
We're going to start demonstrating this. So many of us want to eat low carb. We want to swap out eating traditional pasta, right?
Exactly. Traditional pasta with carrots or zucchini.
Yes.
You want to do some great salads where you can cut your vegetables in really thin slices so they stay crunchy and tasty. And it's so easy. And this, we have a little machine, the Spiralizer, who will do it for you. And you know, one of our favorite salads at the restaurant is our apple salad. So we have to, where's the thing to push here? We have to spiralize apples. Look at that here. Can we see it? All right, look at that.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So the nice thing about having the power of an electric one is that the other ones you have to wind and you've got to use all your hand,
you never can do it uniform like I do it here. You know, you're really gonna need a little machine like ours. So let me show you what we do. We put the apple right on here. See that? And then all you have to do is put that in here, push it down, and here we go. See that?
Oh, that's so pretty, right?
Now, I just wash the apple and I leave the skin on. Why? Because it's colorful.
Yes.
So you can use some green apples, some red apples, whatever you like. Just put them in the center. And then
put it in and just apply a little bit of pressure.
Just pull down and that's it. That's all you have to do. You can see how easy it is. See?
Oh, that's awesome. And I love the container so that it's not everywhere, which is wonderful.
Exactly. And it's so fast and so easy. You can do apple salad for the whole family if you want, or just for 2 people. And I'll show you how we do it.
And by the way, here's what we did. We took $20 off the price. So shop and save. These make for great gifts.
Yeah.
Remember, we started off our holiday return policy, so anything that you buy, you have until the end of January for a full refund.
All right, now look
and
at
this is on FlexFest.
Look
so
at that.
It's under $14.
So I have the apple sliced beautifully like that here. See that? Then all I have to do is put maybe a little lemon juice, or if you have a little bit of cherry wine vinegar. Then here we have a little bit, is that vinegar here?
Yes.
Okay, a little white wine vinegar, just a few drops. Then I add almonds to it.
Yummy.
And then some dates or raisins, any dried fruits. Okay, if you like it spicy, put a few chili flakes. And don't forget, a little touch of olive oil. Not too much, and you're done. Huh?
Your celery leaves are right there.
Okay, we're gonna decorate it with celery leaves. And that's it.
Did you have this
so
growing
good?
Huh?
Did you have this growing up, Wolfgang?
Huh?
The salad.
You know what? My mother used to make apple salad, cucumber salad, because in the fall, that's what we had. Whatever was there on the farm, we ate. You know?
I love it. Absolutely. By the way, we got to say hi to Marion.
Hi.
And you guys know Marion. Marion is Wolfgang Puck's right-hand gal. And it's all about these great values. Remember, we took $20 off. This is going to be your final chance to be able to get it for the visit. This is the final 2 hours.
Yeah.
This makes for a super duper gift for the foodie, for the person that has it all. They probably don't have something like this. Hey, it's $13 on a credit card, but look at this beautiful,
look how beautiful
worthy of
that
the
looks.
cover of a magazine. Dish that you can create in just minutes, right?
I didn't do nothing. All I had to do is really cut the apples really fine. That's it.
But
absolutely.
just looking at that shape, Marlo, can't you just taste the texture of
Yeah.
this really
You can.
fun? And that's what's so beautiful about the Spiralizer. It's the texture, is that it takes something familiar
All right, let's put that
and makes it
away.
in a different shape, right?
No, absolutely.
Marianne, can you show them when we do a
zucchini
pasta?
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is what started it all, right? The zoodles, where we're taking something that's really low calorie and satisfying that that urge, that craving that we have for spaghetti, for fettuccine, because we love the sauce. That's what carries the flavor.
Yes.
But the texture, that lovely twirling your fork through the pasta. If you're like me and you struggle with your weight, one of the best things you can do is substitute some of that for something healthy like a vegetable. And Lord knows we could use the fiber.
Exactly. It's
what
so
are you
true.
making? Spaghetti?
So this is the whiter one. So
look at how beautiful.
Okay, no, it's perfect, the
nice,
whiter
right?
one. I gonna make, can we remove the glasses here?
Look at this, guys. Chef, look at this. I can jump
I'm coming
rope
back
with
1
this.
second. Let me just clean up a little bit here because
sorry,
if not,
Hefe.
I
I'll
break
do it for
something.
you.
I'm gonna drink later.
But here's the fun part about this is that this is what people are doing. I mean,
Yeah.
Marian got it right. A lot of people are swapping the traditional pasta where people sometimes bloat and don't feel their best for vegetables.
Yeah,
because we
exactly.
know low calorie, low carb, lots of fiber. It's great for us.
But especially gluten-free.
Yes,
no
absolutely.
gluten. You know, so many
That's
people
so
out there
much fun.
on a, Marianne, make me a few more. I'm gonna make
I
a
have
little.
a whole bunch.
Okay, good.
I should
Want carrot
mention
too?
that
All right,
you
look,
get 3 different blades with
Look
this.
at that. So I'm gonna throw them in here with a little sauce. Okay, that should be enough. They're so long. Okay, good. I'm gonna toss them and then add a little chili flakes, a little salt, and a little pepper. And cover them with my cream sauce here. See, just a little bit. Don't cook it, just put it in the hot sauce. All right, and then you can put it on a platter like this one, let's say.
Yum.
And serve it like that.
It's perfect, right? Fast, easy, and delicious.
And
Yeah.
Wolfgang, we love you because you say that you have trouble with bloat and with feeling too full when you eat pasta.
I know.
I think that he's so perfect, but when you tell us that you have the same problem, oh, you have no idea how much we love you.
I know. So if you want, you put some tomatoes in there,
that
put
looks so
some
pretty.
basil
Wow.
leaves
Yeah,
on
isn't it
top,
great?
and that's it.
We want to mention that you do get 3 blades, so I want to, and Marian, help me out with this one. So I want
What
to
else you
show
gonna
you
cook?
the 3 that you get.
I think it's actually 4. So
Do we
this
have
is
one
the
more pen?
wide cone. So this makes a big ribbon. Think about how a lasagna noodle is. So that
No,
one,
pen.
Wolfgang, is going to make you a lovely cucumber
Oh, there we
salad.
go.
Yeah, that's the one that's shaped like a cone. It makes the widest curl of all. The one that Wolfgang was using with the
Let me put
apples,
that away
we
here.
call it the twin curler. So that makes those the nice flat 2 little spirals. Then you have 2 that do more of like a julienne. One's a wide julienne, and that has 2 sets of teeth.
Okay,
so that's
make
right
me
here.
some cucumbers. I'm gonna
I
make my
promise I
mother's
will.
cucumber salad,
And then there's one that makes it wider than this. So the 2 rows of teeth makes the fine julienne. The other one makes the wide.
So it's the lowest price that we've ever offered. It's $39.95. We took $20 off. We have it on FlexPay. We're going to be going to our phone lines. If you'd like to have it, don't forget, this is the final 2 hours with Wolfgang Puck before December. He's not here for Thanksgiving at all. This is his big Thanksgiving show.
Yeah.
Let's go to California where Donna is standing by and joining our show. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
You're live with Wolfgang Puck.
Hi, you guys.
How are you?
How are you?
Fine. I'm so happy to speak to you.
Thank you.
I understand you got the Spiralizer today.
Yes, I do. I use it like they're using it now. I like to spritz it and put it in my air fryer too.
Oh,
that's a good idea.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm gonna build a new air fryer. I worked on it for a long time, and it's coming probably sometimes next year. It's gonna
Maybe
be
Donna
perfect.
can give us some of her recipes.
Yeah, Donna. That's
Okay. Tell us, Donna. Yeah.
Also, I've been with you since your 3-beater hand mixer.
Oh, yeah. The 3-beat.
I love that. I've never seen that before or after.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. What keeps you coming back for more, Donna?
Yeah, I like the way Wolf is innovative. It's something new all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what interests me. And I just love you, Wolf, because
Thank you.
I listen to you, and you sound like my grandfather from Austria, who's no longer here.
How sweet.
I thought I sound like I'm a grandfather, but
And Donna,
I might be
you're so
one
right.
soon too. So
He's a million times better in person than he is on air.
Oh,
he
he's
is
so
the real
sweet.
deal, and you have no idea how loyal we are. So I'm glad that you can see it on your screen.
Thank you, Donna.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your phone call. We love
Enjoy
talking
the
to you.
spiralizer. Now,
We, in fact, are going to invite you to call. We already have a clock up on the screen. We're also sharing with you some of the amazing reviews
we
on
used
this
to
spiralizer.
always serve cucumber salad with our Wiener Schnitzel, you know? Or in the summertime, when the first cucumbers came up, it was such an amazing thing for us. My grandmother sliced them really thin, and then she tossed them in a thing, and we served that with boiled potato and sour cream, no meat. And us kids thought, oh my God, this is the best meal. New potatoes right out of the earth.
Yes, that is so awesome. Well, you can see these beautiful dishes. They always say we eat with our eyes first.
Yeah.
And so when you see these foods, they just look so gorgeous. It's like, you know, they're Pinterest ready, right?
Yeah.
They're worthy
I
of you
know.
taking
Look
a
at
picture
that.
and
Put
putting it on
that-
Instagram
So-
or on your Facebook page, because the food is so pretty, but it also tastes really good.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are a lot of spiralizers out there, but most of them you have to hand crank.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, it's hard to do that. It takes a lot of work, and not everybody has a lot of strength in their hands. And so I love that Wolfgang has made this so easy, and all the power is built into the motor of this one.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just has the teeth that attach to whatever firm food you're going to put underneath, and then it's just one button. You just press it with use your index finger and use whatever hand you're comfortable with, but you just put it on there, the teeth grip the food and turn it against the blade. So it's that easy. I love this container too, Marlo, because you can store in this. And you can watch it happen and see how many cups you need.
And what are you making there?
So that's the daikon radish, then there's the zucchini underneath. Just a colorful arrangement of food, and then we watch Wolfgang make the magic
I
in the
know. I'm gonna make some carrots here. Serve them hot with ginger and garlic,
Oh, that's
like a
gonna be
little
delicious.
Chinese thing with a little chili flakes in here.
Yeah, that's gonna be delicious.
So
We've
we're gonna
got-
have carrot spaghetti here.
Oh,
Tossed.
wow.
Instead of having your usual pasta, and you always claim, oh my God, I'm gluten-free. I cannot eat too much pasta, especially at night, and now we make it, and I make it for the kids at night, and they love it too. So let's see if we have some fire here a little bit.
And I noticed that we've got a cookbook. We've got a Spiralizer Cookbook. I was looking around, but we don't actually have it on the set. But we are rotating that item number for you. So if you are looking for some wonderful ideas, that cookbook would be very, very helpful for you. In the meantime, with a minute remaining on the clock, come on in. Let's see what the chef is doing.
All right, now look at that. So we toss them and add maybe a little sweetener to it if you want to, like some raisins, or you can add some pine nuts, and just saute them a little bit. See,
I
it's
bet you
starting
can
to
get
heat
the
up.
kids to eat more vegetables this way.
Exactly.
Right?
You know what it is, really? It looks good.
It does.
So that's really an important part. So you see here, you stir that up a little bit.
And I love your tip about not cooking it too much, Wolfgang,
Yeah.
because it does get watery if you overcook it. So watch how he's doing it. He's just warming it in something flavorful.
You don't need to cook them because they're cut so thinly, so you get the crunch, you get all the goodness, you get all the flavor without having overcooked vegetables with no more vitamins. Everything is sharp. So I just saute them a little bit like that. See that? So, and then once it's warm, I just take it out. So it doesn't have to be, I like the crunch of it. It doesn't have to be soggy. Who wants soggy carrots, you know?
Well, that's beautiful. By the way, stay on the phone lines for this one.
So many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Hi, I'm Sarah Anderson. You've found yourself in the middle of a night full of HSN's best. All the hottest deals are here in one place just for you. This holiday season, don't worry about how you're going to make that holiday feast. From appliances to kitchen tools, Wolfgang Puck is here to take the guesswork out of cooking. And if you've got an amateur chef in your life or foodie, we've got great gifts in our holiday gift store where we have gifts for her, him, kids, pets, and more. Just search gifts on hsn.com.
Well, guess what? Chef Wolfgang Puck, he is such a perfectionist, which I love and appreciate, because he makes sure that what we get is the best of the quality. And when it comes to your deep fryer, it's first of all 3.5 liter capacity, and you get it so hot.
You know what I like the most, and my housekeeper likes the most, is that feature here. Let me show it to you.
Okay.
Now, you know when you fry, you're gonna get breadcrumbs, flour, whatever to the bottom. And then you're gonna have to filter the oil. You have to pour it out. It's so complicated. Not with this one. It has a built-in filter. And then all you have to do is push the button. I'm gonna show it to you on the other side after. And then it has the oil comes right down here, filtered right into here. And then when you need it again, you open the container here and pour it back in here. Put the oil container back in here. So totally automatic, like an expensive $20,000 fryer.
It's true, and this fryer is $60 off today. So it's an incredible time to do it. We have black and we have
I use it at home. You know what? We used to bring French fries at home from our restaurant. I live 5 minutes from Spargo. And you know what? My kids always complain and says, Papa, your French fries are so soggy. Now I just have somebody at home put the oil in here, turn it on. It's so simple. Put it at 375, and we have French fries better than anything. I actually have to limit our French fry consumption to just have it once or twice a week, because my kids would eat it every day.
You know what's great?
And me too. It's like addicted if they're really fresh.
But this is the thing I love, is that you control the oil. You know what was in the oil before you made that batch of French fries. You know what I mean? You can do this so much healthier. And I love that the 1800 watts of power, and you can see the programming here. It's so beautiful. The LCD display, it shows you exactly what temperature to use for whatever it is you're frying.
So you put the temperature on here. You can see bigger pieces need less, need more time. Smaller pieces need less time. So here you have chicken wings, for example. Look at that. And you know what? Every country has different things of fried thing. In Austria, we have Wiener Schnitzel. In America, one of the most famous things is onion rings. Oh my gosh. So easy to do and really, really delicious.
So can we make them from scratch?
From
like just
scratch,
slice up onions?
Exactly. Look at that. Where is Greg?
And then just kind of do like, what do you
onion rings?
Schnitzel and onion
why you have that so far away? Come on, bring it over here.
Ooh, all of this looks so good. I can't wait.
All right, now here onion rings, really thin ones. So what you do is soak them in buttermilk.
Soak them in buttermilk.
Then you use flour, any kind of flour you like, really, or flour with cornmeal. Season the flour with a little cayenne pepper and so forth. And then you drop it right in here.
See, look at how hot that got. We just pulled out those chicken wings.
Yeah.
So it's something that's not sitting in there saturating before the oil gets back up to temperature. That's why you don't taste so much grease, and you don't have to feel guilty about eating your favorite fried foods this way.
Now we have chicken wings. So I have the onions in here, and in no time, you're gonna have perfect onion. You can see that, look at that.
Yes.
See, and what is great, because your heating element are really, really big here.
This is a big deal.
See that?
This design.
Now, another great thing is, so this obviously is electric. You just wipe it off, but the canister, you can take it and put it in the dishwasher or rinse it out wherever you want to. So it makes it really, really easy to clean, easy to filter the oil. I mean, this is an easy machine. I actually use that all the time. After maybe 10 times, I get new oil.
Okay.
But because I filter the oil, and we make calamari in it, we make shrimp tempura in it, we make French fries, we make onion rings, you name it, we make it.
Do you have a favorite oil that you like to use when you fry?
We use peanut oil.
Okay.
We use at the restaurant peanut oil, but you can use vegetable oil, any oil you like. Now look at that. Our onions, look at that. See that?
So nice and crispy and light.
Totally crispy and light. So now, we have a little plate somewhere.
Do you want to do?
Yeah.
Here we go, Marion's coming, and we're going to say hello to Judy on the phones in Florida.
Hi, Judy, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am excellent. Now look at our onion rings here. I'm gonna show them to you in a second. Look at that. They're so light. Can you see them?
Nice.
Yes, I do.
Look at that.
Nice. What did you get this morning, Judy?
Oh, my whole kitchen is Wolfgang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bought the dinnerware set today.
A little salt, and then
I have 2 sets of bowls. I've got the rice cooker, the countertop baker, the pie baker. This weekend I spent a fortune.
You know what?
Well,
you're lucky you're shopping here, not in one of these fancy stores like Williams Sonoma or Solatable.
You know it.
Because you would pay 5 times more.
Easily. You know you
And
know
I'm
it's
not
true.
saying they don't have good stuff, but it's just so expensive.
It's so crazy.
Why? Because we buy everything direct here, so nothing really goes into a distributorship or anything like that. It comes from the factory right over here.
You're obviously
and
happy with the quality of everything you've received, right, Judy?
Oh, I love the quality. That's why I ended up buying the cookware set, because I love everything I have. The quality is so good.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I really don't need cookware, but I decided, okay, I'm buying this and giving the rest away.
You
There
know
you go.
what? You are so smart. I think
I agree.
for me, cookware you're gonna use at least 5 times a week. You know,
Absolutely.
unless you go out every day.
Right.
But you use cookware all the time. Why not treat yourself and get something good? You know.
That's true. Yes, and I use your bowls every single day. I just bought another set of the little minis. I love those.
Aren't they the best? I agree.
Now look
Judy,
at that.
Thank you for calling
Do
this
we have a
morning.
little
We
spoon?
appreciate it. Have
It
a
has
nice
to be
holiday
heated up.
season if we don't talk to you ahead
And
of
it's
time.
better.
Okay, these fries.
I know, the fries and the onions are amazing. Oh, Wiener Schnitzel time.
Yes. This is like one of your childhood memory favorites, right?
Look at that. That's what we serve in Austria, in Spargo, at the Bel Air Hotel. If I take Wiener Schnitzel off the menu, I have a revolution. It is crazy. People love it. I put it on the menu like 20 years ago for the first time. I said as a joke, really. I said, I put some Austrian things on what my mother used to make for us as kids. Now everybody loves them.
That is so awesome. Well, you know what? And to be able to do it at home.
Yeah.
I don't know what you charge in the restaurant, but...
Oh, we charge, I think, $52.
Really?
Yeah, with veal. We make it with veal, but you can make it with chicken, like for children. How often you go to a restaurant with your kids, if you have kids, and you order chicken fingers? I know I like it. Everybody likes chicken fingers. But normally they're full of batter, full of flour, full of things you don't want. Everything except chicken.
You know what I've also noticed with your fryer is that you've gotten like multiple levels of filtration, so it doesn't smell up the whole kitchen or house.
Yeah. So you also have the cover. So if you want to put the cover, you can see there is a filter right in here. There is a window to look in here, so you can put that right on here. So it filters the air right up here coming out.
I think black is the most limited color in case you're, you know, considering one or the other.
Yeah.
It's $60 savings. $60 off.
How much is it?
It's only $119.
$119, yeah. It is an amazing price. Now look at that. In no time, you can cook things. And this is how a Wiener Schnitzel should look like.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that goldenness.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Put it on a plate. We have a plate somewhere.
And if this is not that time of year where we want our fried favorites, football season is in full swing. This is the way to do it at home. Item is 555332, and it's just an incredible piece. It's been a while. It's kind of a seasonal item. We don't do this oftentimes in the summertime.
Look at that. You just let it drip off a little bit, and you are done.
There's a great cookbook I want to recommend.
We serve it always with a little lemon.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Okay, and that's it.
This is another great cookbook. Thank you, Marion. This is written by Marion and Wolfgang, and it gives you so many great ideas besides the obvious. It's, you know, besides going to the freezer section, it gives you some terrific, you know, some healthy options, some creative options. Wow. There's tons of things from appetizers and snacks and sides and entrees and desserts.
Not only tasting.
I'd be happy to. Different item number. I'll make sure I get that to you in a minute. Ooh.
Hot.
Hot.
Yeah, hot.
This is 951348 to get the cookbook along
Look at
with
that.
it.
You serve
Thank you.
with a salad, just like we do in Austria. Salad, lemon, and that's it. We serve it with cucumber and potato salad, and also a little tomato salad in the summer.
So you just took a chicken breast and pounded it out.
Yeah. Now you can use pork, you can use veal, you can use turkey, whatever you like.
Wow, it's so hot and so tender and juicy. Really good. Thank you so much. What a treat.
Here, even if you make yourself a little lunch, so mix the salad together with a little vinaigrette, and then serve them with crispy chicken fingers. So simple, easy, and everybody will love them. Why? Because the oil is so clean, because you filter it, you know. Normally, if you have dirty oil, it starts to smell, and it's never the right thing.
And this is what you're referring to. It's an automatic oil drain. It's got a filter. So all the breadcrumbs or all the flour that drops to the bottom is gonna burn and make the oil taste weird and rancid the next time you use it. You can reuse your oil too. The item is 555332. It's been a minute. It's been a long minute since we've offered the fryer, and so here it is, and I encourage you to enjoy and not feel guilty for eating your favorite fried foods. When you do it this way, it's healthy.
Eating fried food is fine. It's just the problem is in all the fast food restaurants, they don't change the oil, they don't filter the oil. So you have always this old oil in there which has bad flavors, which doesn't taste good, which is not clean. Now at home, with my new fryer, you can make it perfectly clean without doing anything, just by pushing a button. That's what I love. So I make it so easy for you out there. You push the button, I showed it to you here. Look at that here. So now it's cooling off, it's draining, and then when the oil is cooler, it will drain itself. Everything is automatic. You don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is then take out the container, wipe it out, and that's it.
You know, I can see, you know, at $179, this thing sells very well. It really does. This is a holiday special, a chance for you to enjoy. Really, it's the best, it's the top of the line. When you heard about all those features and saw that animation, other fryers on the market, you throw some oil in, it heats it up, maybe eventually, and then once you're done, you either store it or, I mean, you literally don't have a way to even filter all of that oil. So the oil here stays so much fresher, so much longer. And oil isn't inexpensive, let's just be honest. And we also want it to taste really good. And a lot of us have different preferences as to what works with us and our dietary needs and restrictions. Wolfgang uses the peanut oil for himself and his restaurants. If you prefer canola oil, or, you know, I guess the only oil we shouldn't use in a fryer is olive oil, right?
Yeah. No, not olive oil in the fryer.
No.
Yeah.
No olive oil in the fryer. You can't
All
get
right,
it that
now
hot.
look at that. Here we have sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato fries.
Those are gorgeous too. Very seasonal.
Yeah.
And
Perfect for the
delicious.
fall. Delicious. You can make a seasoning by adding salt, a little sugar if you want to, and some cinnamon, and it tastes delicious.
And then there's Marion with the donut station.
All right. And me with the French fries.
And French fries, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, how do you do these? Well, these are cheater donuts and they're amazing. So let me grab that out and I'll show you. You just go to the dairy section and you buy the kind of biscuits that you crack open on the counter. And it's really, it's just easy and really good. So all you do is this, poke a little hole.
This is so my way of doing
and
it, I love this.
so when it's done, it becomes this.
Hello. Oh my gosh, that's so smart.
And they're
I
really
love
good.
it. By the way, as you're ordering, I know we've got like a 3-minute clock on the screen or less, several hundred gone. And I know it's always fun to watch and imagine you can taste, wait till you taste the actual food instead of the grease. How often do you recommend, Chef, changing the grease?
Well, it really depends how often you use your fryer. The main thing is, don't forget to push the button here to filter the oil. That's really what is the most important part. You know, once you filter the oil, obviously, if you do a lot of onions and a lot of calamaris and a lot of tempura, you might have to change it more. I have my oil for 2 months because I cook mostly French fries, onion rings, and once in a while I do the shrimp tempura for my children too. And so that's the main thing we cook. Once in a while we do also calamari because the kids love the crispy calamari.
This schnitzel
Yeah.
is so good.
I know, it's so simple to do. You just spread it in flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. Or you make the American-style fried chicken where you use buttermilk, marinate it in there, season it, put flour. You can bread it twice or just once, so it depends how much breading you like.
So is flour your favorite breading?
I like it with breadcrumbs because I grew up like the Wiener Schnitzel. We do our fried chicken that way, and I know in our restaurant, you come to Spago or to Bel Air Hotel, where we have the Wiener Schnitzel on it, that's everybody's favorite. And it is so easy because now all you have to do is put it in the oil, just like that. Look at that. You heat up the oil to 375, and you throw it in. If you try to do that in a pan, it would be impossible. Why? Because you don't know the temperature. It goes too high, it doesn't go high enough. So it's always a problem then. Here, it's easy.
So good, such a treat.
And you only get it today. So if you want a fryer, if you like tempura, if you like fried onion rings, if you like all that stuff, this